Good morning, YouTube. Today we're going to convert our Ferrari 575 into a manual.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan and we are at European Auto Group and we are going to start working on our 575, converting it into a manual, and it's going to take a couple of videos, so stay with us. It's going to be awesome, which means you should probably like, share, and subscribe because, well, I mean, come on, you know you want to see this as a manual. Also, real quick, if you want to support us, please go visit normalguysupercar.com. There you can buy parts and services for your car. And of course, if you're interested in getting conversion, don't talk to us, talk to European Auto Group. So it's eagusa.com. Go check it out, hit them up. And one of your cars, you'll see, there's just a couple, yeah. They got a couple cars here, yeah. Oh, hey, look, my 599. We'll talk about that in a minute, yes. My 599 still exists. Okay, so let's get going on the conversion and we'll show you what we're gonna be doing. Okay, YouTube, so we are gonna make this a manual and it shall be good and the gods will be singing our praises. So the way that we gotta do this, we got a bunch of different things we gotta do. We're not gonna show you every last detail because, well, there's some secret sauce and going into it, but we're gonna show you a lot. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start off in the interior today. Basically, we gotta remove the seats, we gotta remove the center console, we have to remove the instrument cluster because it has to be programmed. So all of this needs to come out. That's where we're gonna start because, well, I don't know, I felt like not crawling underneath the car today would be good. That's kind of the goal for the day. After we get all of that crap out of there, then we have to actually knock a hole into the center for the actual shift box. We're gonna have to pull off the transaxle and the torque tube, and we're gonna put in a new clutch. And we gotta take off the F1 system, and we gotta put in the new stuff, and yeah, that's where it's gonna take a while. So let's get started pulling out the interior. First thing we're gonna do is let's make some room. Let's get rid of these seats. All right, we're starting off with the seats. What size is that?
8, I think.
It's only an 8?
8.
Really?
Yep.
Oh man, and the 360 is like a giant thing. Oh, but it's an Allen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's about right then. Okay, so getting the seats out, and then apparently we have to pull out the glove box in order to get to some bolts that are attached to the side of the center console. We also pull out, like, there's some bolts back here, some underneath the ashtray. We gotta be really careful with that. Pull out the stereo, have to pull out the heater or the AC control panel. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff we gotta pull out. All right, I have the seat out on this side. Adam is about to get the seat out on that side. Then we gotta start working on the center console. It's a little bit freaky kind of getting this thing out because I don't want to break any of the trim or anything because it's really good shape. Oh, look. That's what we're gonna have soon. That is the goal. Ah, yeah. That right there. This is what we're targeting very soon. Can't wait. Well, we have 100% less seats. All right, not bad. So we're gonna need to get to the TCU behind that, and the ECUs are up in the front. And we got the ashtray out. You gotta be really careful and pry that very gently from the sides. And then apparently this center piece, there's 2 screws, and it kind of pops up and backwards. And then you just kind of push up gently.
Yeah. And then
There it goes. And it kind of, and I guess goes backwards. Oh yeah, that was easy. Hey look, Alpine. That's for the aftermarket. Oh, that's why I had to install this stuff out. The aftermarket stereo. Okay, that makes more sense. We were trying to figure out, we were definitely seeing signs that the interior had been out before, and we were like, why would they have pulled the interior on this car? They don't need it. So it looks like we need those 2 bolts, and then apparently there's some on the sides that are hiding behind the glove box, and there's one on the other side. We have to pull off the...
I feel it.
We have to also get the clamshell off of the steering wheel. Okay, YouTube, we've got the radio out, the center control buttons out, we've got the steering clamshell out. So next we gotta get the glove box, and then we hopefully can get the center console out. All right, YouTube, we've got the center console out. Now we're actually gonna detach this top binnacle and dashboard piece. That's all one, and again, that's because we need to get to the instrument cluster. So apparently there's some 10mm bolts in there, and then a couple more over there, and then some clippy things, and pray for our sins. Yay! That actually wasn't as bad as I expected.
You definitely need 2 people.
I think so. It was, yeah, it would have been a pain in the
You'll
ass.
break something if you do it by yourself.
Yeah,
for sure.
so these vents, you really gotta be careful. You gotta use like a pry tool or a hook and get them just right, and they were in there. And then a good tip was these 2 bolts and that one over there, you just loosen. Don't do them all the way.
This one wasn't touched. Oh wait.
See, I think that was the same thing. It's just
I
loose
didn't do
already.
it.
It's probably just loose already. So you get those loose, and then the dashboard just pops straight up. You can kind of see those two pins right there that sits in. And then there was four
Go in here.
harnesses that we had to unplug. If we were doing a leather repair, this would be a good time to do it.
Yeah.
Ours looks pretty good though. All right, we got one of the ECUs out. It's kind of annoying because you have to pull out this other computer first. And it's tucked in here in this little panel. Adam's working on that one over there. I think then we also have to get the transmission computer, which is behind that panel back there. Okay, we got that back trim off, and then there's a panel, and apparently the TCU is in there. And that's what we need to modify. This is funny, from Ferrari factory, the panel where it would be a gated car is just literally bolted on. So you just unbolt it. It's already got all the right size and everything. It's just there. That makes it kind of easy. All right, got that center plate out, and you can actually see there's the heat shield covering the transmission. Pretty easy. All right, YouTube, that's as far as we're gonna get today. We're gonna continue working on it another day soon. So, in light of that, please like, share, and subscribe, because then you'll be notified when we work on this some more. Well, I actually gotta hit the notification bell, otherwise it won't necessarily notify you. But also, go check out normalguysupercar.com, buy your parts and services for your car through us. Use the code NGS10 that hooks you up with 10% off most everything. And if you need a custom quote, email us sales@normalguysupercar.com. We get you hooked up. Don't forget also, this car is for sale through our dealership, NG Supercars. So if one of you wants this car after it's converted and all done, make us an offer, send us an email, sales@ngsupercars.com. And of course, if you want to get your car converted, hit up EAG, go check out their website, eagusa.com. And that's gonna do it. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for watching. We're gonna be doing a lot of cool car stuff. So you're gonna wanna stay tuned. It's gonna be sweet.